Frovel. Welcome back to Learning 2019 Day 2. Our question of the day, learning measurement, the good, the bad, the ugly. Tell me about it.
Hi, my name is Elena. I work for McDonald's. I'm from Chicago. I'm an instructional designer, and in what I do, data is extremely important. With McDonald's, though, it's a little hard to get it. We are in the franchise business, and that means that we can't really collect data in the amount that we would love to. And this is the challenge for us today, right now. We know some about the utilization, and this is what we can play with, but I really wish we would have more, because I really believe in it. I'm a strong believer that data provides answers and provides guidance if you use it wisely and you don't overrate it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nancy Lee. I am the VIV-6 Regional Designated Learning Officer for the Department of Veterans Affairs in Durham, North Carolina. Network Director is Ms. Deanna Seekins. What are we talking about at the VA? Access to care. You've heard about it, Mission Act. We are making all efforts to ensure that veterans across the board are getting the access to care what they need. The data has spoken, we are listening, and we are trying our best to serve you well. Thank you so much, and Learning 2019, I'm here. Thank you for helping me to learn. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Courtney Lukasevic with Civil and Environmental Consultants. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'm a facilitator for our firm. Right now I'm running a program on interviewer training and expectations. So that's helping with several different things with our company, including retention and overall goals for our firm. Yeah, so in the future, we would be able to go into a little bit more detail because we are measuring different types of interviews right now and retention rates for those folks. Are we finding the correct people? So we would take a little bit deeper dive and look at actual interview guides and questions that we're using.
Mike Simmons with Catalyst Sale, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. So one of the ugly things with learning data is we get so focused on our own data. We worry about butts and seats, we worry about activity. I think Rob made the comment about weighing students as they come through to talk about weight of learning. What's going to be awesome is when we start actually getting into things like business impact. And business impact is something the business is already measuring. We already know what our measurements are as a business. Are we growing? Are we becoming more profitable? Are we seeing churn inside our customer base? Use these data points and see how you can incorporate those into the things that you're working on. The easiest way to do that is start asking questions. Ask questions of the executives inside their organization. Why do they measure those things? What's the impact if they move? What's the impact if they don't move? As you get that data, you can get better aligning learning with those objectives.
Hello, Jeremy Browder from Facebook from Newcastle, Washington. Learning data is really good when you leverage it to help improve your program, to understand what's really benefiting it. When it's bad is when you leverage it to tell your story. When you don't learn from it, when you don't change what you're doing, when you're only using it to tell a good story.
Hey, hi, I'm Megan Underwood. I work for a company called Practera. It's a small edtech company based out of Australia. I'm from Ottawa, Canada. And I believe that there's a lot to be said for learning data. I don't know that there's an ugly side to it. I think it's actually how we manage that data and how we use it. And I think that's really kind of the next step in kind of moving forward in the learning industry, because we have so much data. I think we'll all have to try and figure out what to do with it. So I don't think there's an ugly side. I think there's a good side. I think there's a bad side in that we have all this data and we're not actually using it to our advantage. And that's what I think.
Hi, my name is Linda Uli. I'm from California. I work at Cisco Systems. Learning data, that's a big one. I'm sick of learning data. I'm sick of the data that I'm getting, and I'm getting a lot. You know, attendees, how long were there, did they watch this, and how long? So it's meaningless to me. I'm not getting a good picture on the person. So I'd like data that's more about the person, more about what their thoughts were through the process. What was their experience like? How will they use this in their workflow? You know, more data about something that's going to be meaningful to me and not just the regular statistics that we get all the time. More human data.
Hi, my name is Ophir Zukovsky. I'm the CEO of Neuro, the best virtual classroom platform today. We're when we're talking about data is areas where we tackle a lot. We're thinking about the ability to look at data from 3 different angles. So now talking about the good part, that is to understand engagement and collaboration of individuals within the data space. So we look at it from the student's perspective. For example, we are tracing the speech time of a student, compared it to his group, to his relevant peers. We're looking at the instructor, kind of looking at the engagement score of one group compared to the other, and then also looking from the content perspective, what type of content within a specific instruction is engaging more or less. Now, the bad part or the thing to be alert of is probably most related to privacy. So the thing is that we would like to get the insights from interactions in order to provide a better experience to the overall stakeholders within this domain, but we want to keep privacy. So thinking about what are the data elements which are mandatory to be used in order to get the right outcome, as opposed to general aspects where we don't need to keep and still, maintain privacy for our users.
I'm Jacqueline Olson. I'm with Microsoft out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I guess bad data is when it's really not telling us about the impact of our training. And so often we just rest on our laurels with, hey, butts and seats, the happy sheets. And it doesn't really tell us about the impact of the learning that we've had after our training. Good data is when we actually can have a measure and we can see the direct result to the business, to the employee, and their ability to do their job better.
Make sure to check out all of our videos on YouTube. You can find us at #L19 on the fly.